Last night, in the middle of editing, I clicked over to YouTube and saw this. Obviously, I immediately clicked on it, and I have to say I'm extremely impressed with what Jerod Shelby said on behalf of SSC. Today, I'll quickly tell you all the important stuff that happened up to this point about what Shelby said and what this means. Let's get into it. If you want to see all about the car itself and the run, check out my last video. Just know that the record numbers there don't actually count anymore, but the other stuff is still true. Real quick, here's the backstory. On October 10th, SSC ran their Tuatara on the same road in Nevada that Koenigsegg ran on for their 278-mile-per-hour run. Using the Devetron GPS system, they got speeds of 301 and 331 for an average of 316 miles per hour. Afterwards, they released the video with the speed numbers on the screen. Some articles mentioned that no Guinness official was there, but nobody was questioning it, because all us Americans were just celebrating, like... Within a few days, YouTubers Shmi, Misha, and Robert Mitchell put out videos explaining the inconsistencies with the video and the numbers. Shmi made a ton of really good points by comparing the SSC run to Koenigsegg's and explaining the gearing. After his video, when I looked at the Tuatara's speed, I was even thinking...
Are you sure about that?
He deserves a lot of credit for that, so make sure to check that one out if you haven't already. From there, everything blew up and it turned into a huge controversy. Everyone went from praising the top speed run like... Don't feel the fall. To now being pissed off at SSC, leaving comments, writing articles, and making videos like... Expose him! Expose him! At some point, they posted their gearing numbers and pointed out that they used Devetron's accurate system that had been used for the last 4 to 5 records, and that the company could verify for them. Then Devetron came out with their own statement discussing the high quality of their product, but saying that they haven't actually been part of the last 4 attempts and that none of their members had anything to do with the run, so they couldn't verify anything. Basically, both them and Guinness had distanced themselves from the situation.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
At this point, it was looking real grim for the company and the record because some said they had the video and data, but if they had it, why weren't they just posting it to end this whole thing? Even if they did send the stuff out, there would still be a ton of people who doubted it. Finally, a video called Jerod Shelby SSC Record Personal Statement was posted to their YouTube channel last night. I admit when I clicked on it, I half expected Shelby to be saying, "We have the data, it's just an editing problem, but we'll get it sorted out," and then we wouldn't hear anything from them again.
Rubbish.
What he actually did was say some pretty badass stuff. He talked about the situation for him, he walked through the run and how people started questioning the video, which he says they were right to do. He talks about their huge concern throughout the small organization and that everyone looked to him, but he realized he had, quote, dropped the ball in an area. He says how his perfect view of the record would always be stained, and because of this, they're gonna do the run again.
No way to now make this perfect. It hit me. We have to rerun the record.
This time he wants multiple GPS companies' equipment in the car with their staff looking over everything. And he personally invited Shmi, Misha, and Robert to the run. That way they can watch everything, verify, and share it. Only a couple hours later, Misha posted his response. In a nutshell, he basically said that it took a lot of integrity to do what Jerod did, and he looks forward to seeing the run. Definitely watch both of their videos because Shelby really stepped up on this one and handled it incredibly well. As Misha said,
it takes lots of balls
to respond the way he did. You can tell this video was all him and that this man is legit. When you look at the power to weight ratio and incredibly low drag coefficient of this car, it's obvious that it's capable of a speed like that. Maybe you can call me gullible, but I really do believe this guy and I'm confident they'll hit a similar speed. People thought everything the company said just made it more suspicious, but this is a real game changer for them. He's now solving it the most straightforward and efficient way he can because this is his dream. Shelby didn't say exactly when the run would happen, but he did say in the near future, and he clearly wants to get it done as soon as possible. I, for one, have got massive respect for this guy, and I'm excited to see them do it again.
Get her done. Get her done.
Let me know in the comments what your reaction to the controversy was and what number you think they'll hit. As always, if you enjoyed this video, tap that like button and subscribe to Liberty Drives for all future updates and weekly American car content and news. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all. I'll see you next week. Have a great day.